So tell me about Will.
Will is a lot of fun. She's totally against the grain. She has blue hair. She wears all boys' clothes. She doesn't want to be at fitness camp. She just wants to be left alone, and that is the last thing that she gets. And everybody pulls and tugs at her. Her parents make her go to this fitness camp because, they're fitness gurus and they want her to look like them. And so she's like, can't I just be me? But so they send her to this camp, and she realizes, oh my gosh, these people are just out of their minds, with all the fitness and the health, and she's like, I don't want to be here. She feels she's a little bit smarter than them, so which is funny for me to play, and she's just a great character. She's a character that I think a lot of kids will be able to relate to because she hides a lot. She does have some insecurities, but she hides them. She buries them with her sarcasm and her wittiness, and I think a lot of us do that in today's generation.
How much are you like Will?
I'm probably a good amount like Will. I like to say I'm like half and half. I'm Will meets Tracy.
Have you ever gone to sleepaway camp?
Never, because I don't like to be away from my parents that much. So I was like, no, I can't go to sleepaway camp ever, please, Mom and Dad, please.
So, like that one scene where you write letters in the upcoming episode, have you ever written a letter? Because, have you ever been separated from your parents, or you've always been with them?
Actually, right now, I just wrote my parents letters. Mother's Day and Father's Day, this was the first one I've been away from them. So writing them cards and actually having to put a stamp on them, mail them out, I was like, oh, that stinks. But that was the first time I've ever written a letter home.
Hmm. Now, also in the pilot episode, there is that scene where you take off your clothes and you're just in a bathing suit. How fun or hard was that scene?
Everybody thought, oh my gosh, Nikki, that must have been so tough. I had a blast with it. I really, it was very freeing because there was, during this whole, during growing up, I found so much that people, when we would go to the beach, I'd be like, oh gosh, I don't want to take off my clothes, or, and I realized with doing the striptease, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I can go to the beach and I could be in my bathing suit just like anybody else. I could go to the pool. It doesn't matter what size you are. Be in your bathing suit and enjoy the pool and enjoy the beach. That's what it comes down to. It's about enjoying life and enjoying who you are.
And that's what this show is about?
I think, for me, for my character, I think my character definitely sees the glass half empty, always, all the time, but I always see the glass half full.
Have you ever sold any food or anything like that, in the bathroom to other people?
Never. That was a first for me, but it was a lot of fun, I have to say.
What can we expect from your character in the upcoming episodes?
You can definitely get a lot more of her inner feelings. In the beginning, she really masks a lot, and she tries to keep that stiff upper lip throughout the episodes, but you slowly see her break down a little bit, so that's really kind of emotionally you'll get to see what's really going on inside of Will, and that's really, really cool. And you'll get to understand a little bit more about her and why she is the way she is. And, her love interests and her, getting her heart broken a little bit and just dealing with little things like that, the average things that every girl goes through.
So we are going to get a relationship for you on the show?
I think so.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, also getting to know you, are we going to meet your parents?
I don't know. I would love to get some parents on the show. That'd be fun.
Is there anyone you would like to see play them?
Oh my God, I would love for Ricky Lake or Ali Sheedy to play my mom. I think that'd be awesome.
That would be.
That'd be like my dream.
I could see Ricky Lake just because of the whole Hairspray thing.
Exactly. I think it'd be perfect.
Now, actually, talking about Hairspray, they said that Hairspray 2 at this point is not happening.
Right.
Has John Waters said, I'm going to try to get this on Broadway if I can't get it on the big screen?
I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just honored to be a part of the first one.
You're great in the first one.
Thank you so much. And if they decide to do a second one, Tracy's geared and ready to go. So whatever they decide is totally their decision. I hold nothing against them, whatever their decision may be. I love playing Tracy, and I would love to play her again.
Now, going back to Huge, what is it like working with this cast?
It's great. We have a lot of fun. It's a lot of teenagers. It's a lot of their first job, so it's really kind of cool to be the veteran on set for once, because I was the baby on set with Hairspray. So it's really cool.
And another thing that like comes up in the show is there's one bunk that it seems that anyone who is in that bunk winds up leaving the camp. Is that bunk cursed, or will there actually be someone who gets to stay in that bunk?
I don't know. It's like, what is going on with that bunk? I don't know right now if anybody's going to step into the bunk, but I know where my bunk is, and it's under Amber, and we don't get along that well on the show, so it's not the best sleeping circumstances.
Have you ever shared bunk beds with anyone?
I never, no. Just my brother. And I love my brother, so.
And what about Haley? Do you get along with her?
Oh, yeah, oh, totally. We have fun.
Has her father come to the set?
Uh-huh.
What is it like seeing David Hasselhoff, and like has
He's fun.
Has he given you guys any advice?
Well,
Not that you would need it.
Yeah, I think, we all play such different characters that for him to tap into all of our characters would be a serious undertaking. But he was just really cool and said hey, and it was fun.
And what do you want, like, my fans and other people to, like, think of Huge, or, like, have, like, what do you think people will get out of this show?
I just want them to be able to relate to it, honestly. I want them to go, you know what, these kids are going through issues that we're going through. They look like us. This is the first time. This is a groundbreaking series, I think, because this is the first time it's been a full plus-size cast, ever. I mean, I can't think of a show that's done it before. So, it's a full plus-size cast. We're all going through real-life issues, and I think that's the most important part.
Have you heard from anyone saying thank you for doing this show, even though it hasn't premiered
Yeah,
yet?
I actually have. I've gotten a lot of emails. I've seen on some of my fan messages and some fan mail. So thank you guys, because I will always keep making films and TV shows, for my fans, to please them, that support them. They support me, I support them.
Can you tell me, like, any message that really touched you from your fans?
My message is always follow your dreams, because you never know what can happen. And there was a larger gentleman who, he was a singer and a songwriter, and he wrote to me and he said, I like to play and I like to sing, but people look at my size rather than my voice and stuff. And over a course of a year, I spoke to him email wise, and I really just encouraged him to please keep singing. And he emailed me a year later and said, you can go out and get my album in stores now. I did it off an indie label, and I have my own record. And that was the most just like amazing thing to me, to know that I encouraged someone to really follow their dreams. And he did it, and he's happy now. He's happy that he did it. It was freeing for him.
And this is the first, I'm sure, of many people that you're going to free.
Thanks
to this show. So thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.